there is a problem many creators are facing, and don't worry because it is a good problem to have. Let me explain. I've been a camera nerd since 2013, way back when I started filming weddings. And I've used a ton of different camera brands over the years. And in the last few years, I haven't felt as excited whenever a brand new camera or a brand new lens comes out. You might feel the same way. And in my opinion, this sort of has killed my creativity a little bit. I'm not sure, maybe you may feel the same way. And it sort of slowed down that spark I had before whenever it came to making videos. Every single camera is really good these days, and you really can't go wrong with whatever camera you pick. And that is actually a good thing because it's more accessible. And the reason why this is a problem is because it can lead to what I call the creative plateau. So you have arrived at the creative plateau, and what now? The last couple of years, I started looking at vintage camera gear to see if I could reignite that spark again. I've rediscovered film photography, got a brand, not a brand new, but got an old film camera from the 80s. I also found this. So this is a lens that has been repurposed from a disposable film camera, and it gives you a really cool vintage look. And yeah, I've been really loving using this lens. And it's a fixed focus, fixed focal length, but just so vibey and so cool. And if you haven't noticed already, this entire video, or at least most of it, is being filmed with this brand new vintage camcorder. So this camcorder is from a company called Yashica, which you might recognize, and I've been having a lot of fun. It's really easy to use, and it just helps me document everyday life. I think one of the reasons why this gear that's less sharp and more flawed is coming back is because of nostalgia. Brings back feelings, emotions of past memories you've had, maybe when you were a child, or just looking at old photos or old videos from maybe your parents, an aunt or uncle, or just stuff like that, you know, kind of nostalgic. So the image that I get out of this camcorder is very nostalgic. It is small enough and it allows me to get a bunch of different angles. And compared to other camcorders, it has a very wide angle of 16 mil actually. And that allows you to vlog a lot better because you have a much wider angle. I'm able to see myself by flipping the screen. Another cool thing about this camcorder is that it also shoots in 4K while still retaining that nostalgic vibe. So in essence, this is like a blend of classic analog with perhaps modern tech. So pretty cool. I want to try a shot with this camcorder. Oh, here. It's kind of dusty, but this is it. There is a reason why I think more and more people are just filming on their phones, and it's maybe because quality on phones is just getting better. Put this on here, and it might be good enough for this little camcorder because it's so light. Let's see if this works. I'm not sure if you can see me, but first thing about phones is that it's easy, it's frictionless. You just press record and you're good to go. You don't have to overthink it. The other reason, I think, is because it's just in your pocket and you can bring it with you everywhere, anywhere. You always have it with you. With this camcorder, which is really small, I can put it in my pocket as well, in my jacket, and I just bring it around everywhere with me. And the camcorder didn't fall, so that's pretty cool. We're in that transition period where it's just a bunch of snow that we have from this harsh winter just slowly starting to melt. Oh, thankfully these are waterproof. The other reason why I think a lot of people are just filming on their phones is because it's a lot less polished. It is more in the moment, does not look like an ad, and in a way it's more personable and more human. And that's one thing that I love about this tiny camcorder, that not only is it just less polished, it actually gives you a very cool, classic, vintagey look. I don't have to overthink it with this camcorder. Just press record. There are some minor things that you can adjust, some settings. So you can adjust stabilization, lock your exposure, adjust the white balance, and minor things like that. But for the most part, it's almost like just press record and shoot and you're good to go. You can attach a microphone to this as well. So that's a pretty cool thing to have on this camcorder if you wanted to vlog like this. You also get to play around a bunch of different color presets, like this black and white one. This one is called natural. So yeah, pretty cool. This one's a warm one. You can play around with these different effects and looks to get a slightly different look. So today's a warm day, and I have to say that I'm not sure how accurate this is, but I might be the first person to sit on this bench in 2026 because it's the warmest day we've had this year. So this camera feels more vintage and a lot less polished, which is a cool thing. Oh shoot, just stepped on that. Oh gosh. And if there's one thing that you can take away from this video is just to vibe it out. Slow down, capture the moment, don't overthink it, preserve those memories. And the reason why camcorders have been so great over the years is just because they do just that. Gotta find something to clean these shoes. There's some water here, so maybe we could use the water here. Or am I making it worse? Probably making it worse. And this is why camcorders, just trying to get rid of this. This is why camcorders are back in style. And that's the reason why I like to call them the vibe camera, and why I think you might want to pick one of these up. So anyways, if you're interested in this particular model, the Yashica Journey, I'll be leaving a link in the description below. And yeah, this is their sign for you to get a vibe camera in 2026 and then just vibe it out. Found some snow to clean these shoes from that mud, and it seems to be working. Yeah. Just like new. Well, not really, but clean enough.